Welcome to my PowerPoint presentation on why Dominance is an underwhelming perk in Dead by Daylight. Dominance triggers whenever a survivor interacts with a secondary objective. When they touch a chest or totem, it becomes blocked for a short duration and that object's aura is revealed to the killer. Dominance is designed to be a supporting perk to Dracula's other two perks, which rely on totems and chests. However, the impact that Dominance has is fairly low overall. Dominance has a fairly short activation period, which can be difficult to capitalize on, especially if multiple items become blocked at once. Moreover, if a survivor triggers Dominance, they are free to work on generators. This can arguably backfire if the survivor is essentially wasting time, such as cleansing a totem for points or opening a chest only to get a broken key. Lastly, there are simply better protections for hex totems. Smart survivors that notice this perk can simply touch these objects as soon as they see them to essentially trip the wire before they may actually need to perform an interaction. The most obvious choice for totem protection is Undying, guaranteeing a second life for any given hex perk, but Thrill of the Hunt is also very similar to Dominance. It slows survivor cleansing speeds, meaning that survivors are slowed down overall as they cannot repair generators as they can with Dominance. You can also interrupt a cleanse to force the survivor to start all over again, prolonging it even further. As a trade-off, Thrill of the Hunt does weaken with each cleanse and can be removed entirely, while Dominance has other benefits, but I'd argue Thrill of the Hunt does the job better. The change I'm going to propose may be a bit unconventional. Dominance is now a hex perk that triggers at the start of the trial. As long as the hex is active, up to the first 3 chests interacted with by survivors become permanently blocked. Dominance now has a different effect when interacting with totems. When a survivor begins to interact with a hex totem, the interaction is immediately interrupted and the hex is transferred to another totem on the trial grounds, so long as at least one dual totem exists. This can only occur once per given hex. This retains the theme and function of the perk, but would improve its performance greatly. Now, instead of simply having to wait it out, survivors must hunt down the hex totems twice. However, as a hex totem, there is counterplay by cleansing dual totems ahead of time to lock hex totems in place, as well as being able to remove it entirely with some map knowledge and a little bit of luck. Thanks for watching, leave a like, and put your thoughts in the comments below.